Are these real animals or just creatures out of Star Wars? Nope, these are real animals, and today we are talking about 20 of the weirdest animals that ever existed. Number 1. The Shoebill Stork. This may look like something out of your nightmares, but this is a real bird, weighing around 12.3 pounds and reaching up to 4 to 5 feet in height. That's as tall as a human. The shoebill is a large, gray, prehistoric-looking bird native to the freshwater swamps of East Africa. Number 2. The Elephant Shrew. No, this is not a squirrel-anteater hybrid. It is a small, insectivorous African mammal that takes its name from their long, pointed head and very long, mobile, trunk-like nose, similar to that of an elephant. Number 3. Platypus. These creatures are not just a cartoon character, but a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal which frequents lakes in eastern Australia. It has a sensitive, pliable bill shaped like that of a duck, webbed feet with venomous spurs, and dense fur. Fossil dating suggests that the platypus split from echidnas around 19 to 48 million years ago, not from ducks. Number 4. Cassowaries. These may look like they broke out of an enclosure in Jurassic Park, but cassowaries are flightless birds native to the tropical forests of New Guinea. They are known most for their immense kick, combining its 60 to 80 kilogram body weight with powerful muscular legs and a 4-inch dagger-like claw on the inner toe, capable of slicing flesh, breaking bones, and causing severe, potentially lethal wounds, making it one of the world's most dangerous birds when threatened. Number 5. Chinese water deer. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you cross a walrus and a deer? This creature is not a scientist's creation, however. And Chinese water deer are excellent swimmers, they have no antlers, they use their tusks to fight, and have the highest birth rate among all deers. Number 6. Star-nosed mole. The star-nosed mole is a mole with a number of fleshy radiating tentacles around its nostrils, native to northeastern North America. A voracious eater that consumes 50% or more of its body weight each day, it holds a Guinness World Record for the fastest eating mammal. Scientific studies have shown that these creatures can identify and eat prey in less than 1/5 of a second. 200 milliseconds. Number 7. Fried egg jellyfish. Phacelophora, commonly known as the fried egg jellyfish, is a very large jellyfish appearing commonly near Italy, Greece, and Monaco. These warm-water, pelagic organisms thrive in shallow, coastal waters and can form large blooms, particularly in late summer. Number 8. The Lesula is a species of Old World monkey commonly found in the Lomami Basin in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It was unknown to the international scientific community until it was discovered in 2007 and confirmed in a 2012 publication. They are now known for looking eerily similar to humans. Number 9. Narwhal. Not just a magical creature from a popular Christmas movie, narwhals are real medium-sized Arctic-toothed whales, often called the unicorns of the sea, ranging from 13 to 17 feet in length and weighing over 3,500 pounds. What you may not know is that the narwhal's famous horn is actually a massively elongated canine tooth packed with millions of nerves that help it sense changes in water temperature, pressure, and salinity, acting as a sensory organ. Number 10. Striped Pyjama squid. These sea creatures look like ocean zebras, also known as Cephaloidea lineolata. These fish are a relatively small species, reaching a body length of only about 7 centimeters. Native to southern Australian waters, it is famously venomous, secreting toxic slime from its skin to deter predators. It spends days buried in sand, with only its eyes exposed. Despite their name, the striped pyjama squid is actually a type of cuttlefish, not squid. Number 11. Saiga Antelope. This creature might be one of the most mistaken for a Star Wars creature, as its long snout gives the appearance of an alien. The weird and wonderful Saiga is distinguished by its large, bulbous nose. It once roamed the steppes of Central Asia in giant herds of millions at a time, a spectacle said to have rivaled the modern-day wildebeest migration in East Africa. After reaching a staggeringly low population number in 2005 of 48,000, there are now around over 1.9 million currently, largely due to intensive conservation efforts in Kazakhstan. Number 12. Tibetan Fox. This is not a Minecraft skin, it is the Tibetan sand fox, a species of true fox endemic to the high Tibetan Plateau, Nepal, China, Bhutan, and the Indian states of Ladakh and Sikkim, up to elevations of about 5,300 meters. These are highly effective hunters who sometimes follow brown bears, letting the bears dig out pikas and stealing the escaping prey. They are also known to mate for life, sharing their food catches with their mates and families. Number 13, the Hammerhead Bat. Africa's largest bat species, known for the male's distinct, massive box-shaped head, large lips, and loud, honking calls used to attract mates, is native to West and Central African rainforests. This nocturnal fruit eater also uses a unique lek-type mating system, dances, vocalizations, or plumage displays, where males gather in groups to loudly call and attract females. Number 14, Yeti Crab. This deep-sea crustacean was discovered in 2005 in the South Pacific Ocean and is approximately 15 centimeters long and notable for the quantity of silky blonde bristles resembling fur covering its legs and claws. The animal has strongly reduced eyes that lack pigment and is thought to be blind. Unlike many other crustaceans, the eggs are attached to setae, and the female cares for them until they hatch into larvae. Number 15, Proboscis Monkey. Another creature resembling a character from Minecraft, these are not villagers. The Nassalis larvatus is an arboreal Old World monkey with an unusually large nose, a reddish-brown skin color, and a long tail. It is endemic to the Southeast Asian island of Borneo and is found mostly in mangrove forests and on the coastal areas of the island. What you may not know, though, is that they are expert swimmers with webbed fingers and toes, capable of diving and swimming underwater for long distances to escape predators like crocodiles, using their large, fleshy noses to produce loud calls that attract mates and warn others, with bigger noses, signaling better health. Number 16, banana slug. Formerly known as Areolimax, these slugs are giant, slow-moving decomposers of the Pacific Northwest, known for their bright yellow color, impressive size of up to 10 inches, and unique features like having thousands of teeth, being both genders at the same time, and using sticky, numbing slime to defend themselves and move. Would you eat nature's living banana? Number 17, deep-sea barreleye. Barreleys, also known as spookfish, are small deep-sea fish found in tropical to temperate waters of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. These fish are named because of their barrel-shaped tubular eyes, which are generally directed upwards to detect the silhouettes of available prey. However, the fish are capable of directing their eyes forward as well. Number 18, pink fairy armadillo. The pink fairy armadillo is the smallest species of armadillo, first described by Richard Harlan in 1825. The pink fairy armadillo is 90 to 115 millimeters long and typically weighs about 120 grams. This solitary desert-adapted animal is endemic to the deserts and scrublands of central Argentina. Looking like something straight out of a storybook, it's a nocturnal burrowing expert in Argentina with huge claws for sand swimming, a keen sense of smell, and a unique, flexible shell connected by a membrane, making it incredibly elusive and difficult to study. Number 19, Dumbo Octopus. The Dumbo Octopus has a gelatinous body and uses fin propulsion for movement, which also helps it to conserve energy in its extreme, deep-sea environment. These unique physical traits distinguish it from other octopuses, which primarily rely on jet propulsion. Dumbo octopuses are the deepest living octopuses known, with some specimens captured or observed at Hadal depths. Number 20, Blobfish. This list wouldn't be complete without mention of one of, if not the most famous weird-looking animals of all time, the blobfish. A deep-sea fish found off Australia and New Zealand, known for its gelatinous, pinkish-gray, tadpole-shaped body and large, drooping nose. Living at depths of 600 to 1,200 meters, it lacks a swim bladder, relying on its low-density jelly-like flesh to float without wasting energy. What you may not know is that they do not always look like this, as it appears as a blob, only when brought to the surface due to severe decompression damage. If you would keep any of these crazy creatures as a pet, then subscribe and hit like.